guys, I guess the September update, not that it really matters because after today this video is obsolete. Or it's old news anyway, not obsolete. But anyway, just figured I'd show you I'm happy with the results today. I just went through all the hives this morning. Made 2 more splits. Everybody looked fine. There was a couple that were weak. Number 31 here had queen cells for some reason, looked like emergency cells, although they were great big. But no evidence of a queen, but good looking cells. So hopefully they pull through. That's one that I split about 2 months ago, I think. So their first queen maybe just didn't work out real well and passed away, I don't know. Anyway, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 there. And coming over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on that row, that gives you 12, another 5, 17, another 3 is 20, and another 2 is 22. And assuming that the 2 that I have at the feed store are both alive, that puts me up at 24. Which is the highest number of hives I've had in a year. So that's good news. I mean, there's a box over there and a box here. This is actually one that I brought home from the feed store because they were a little aggressive towards the lawnmower. And then even though I brought them home and they were a huge healthy hive, they absconded because I guess of just the heat change. You throw them out here and they're in full sun. Well, they're partial sun right now, but full sun in the afternoon when it's really hot. At the feed store, they were in full shade in the afternoon. So they probably just couldn't figure out. They absconded within a few days. Anyway, assuming they all stick, including the 2 new splits that I just made, like I said, that'll put me up at 24. I had, I think, maybe 30 spring, early spring of 2017, but then I dropped as low as 3 in January to February of this year, of 2018, before my packages came in. 15 packages, so I'm on the upside so far. 15 packages, I know I sold at least one of those, actually. So-called 14 packages. Yeah, so go from 14 to 22, I'm happy. It's not super aggressive, I could do more. We're keeping them fed, that seems to be the trick. Years past, I always tell you guys I do real minimalist beekeeping, and I normally do. Normally I forget to feed them because I forget, not because I don't want to, but it's because I forget. So we've been staying after it, feeding them. My father-in-law's been coming over and refilling the jars about once a week, and it's showing in the hives because I'm seeing lots of good white wax, and I'm actually seeing buildup. However, the hives that are weaker are not. So that's a good indication that the feed is doing what it should do. The hives that are stronger, they're taking the feed, they're using it as a stimulus, they're building up. The hives that are weaker, they're taking the feed and they're stashing it. So not to say that I want them to stash it, but they're just not strong enough to build up. And it's good to see that they're being smart about that. They're not trying to build up regardless, because then they'll get overrun by beetles probably. Anyway, just figured I'd give you the update. What did I say, 22, 24 hives? So yeah, quite happy. Things are looking good. I'm actually, every time I make a split now, it's a battle because I can't find equipment. Of course, my yard's a total mess. My father-in-law's been working every now and then. He cleans some boxes for me here. But yeah, it's a complete and total mess, and I just haven't had time to really do anything with it. So it is what it is. But if I can get, up to 24, let's say, I don't know, if I can get to 30 by winter, carry 30 through, let's just say I carry 20 through, that's still going to be an awesome start to next spring. So that's kind of what I'm shooting for. Anyway, that's it. Just wanted to share the results with you guys, let you know things are looking good.